Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? It is another day, every day. So we'll just run back what we did today. Just looking at my timesheet. The crows are here. Way left. Okay. So I continued working on my 81st illustration for G the Fighter. So I'm doing Joshua Boazzi. So he's a light heavy British boxer. Doing that, what do you call it? I'm layering the base of the artwork. So I'm doing that. So I did that today. And then prepared the artwork posts for next week. So I've scheduled those posts for G the Fighter. So that's all lined up. Which fighter was it? Francis Ngannou. So yeah, he's lined up for next week. And sent some cold emails. Also got a reply from one of them that I sent out last week. So they reached out, which is dope. So now I'm sort of send a reply back saying how it's structured here at Gverse, that we're looking for sort of like more of a long-term partnership than a one and done type thing. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. And yeah, I'm still ideating for episode 4 of Quickfire. So I'm thinking what to do with that one. Well, I've chosen something. What did I choose? I have forgot already, but I chose. What did I choose? Fuck, already forgot. I put it on my Notion so I can just check back. And continued working on DIY. Yeah, basically I juggle like multiple projects each day. So I put in the reps for each of the projects that I'm working on. So that's G the Fighter, we got Gverse, we got DIY. But yeah, like I time block my time throughout the week. Well, I've started doing it. I mean, I've done it before, but now it's sort of more tailored. So today it was more on G the Fighter. So I spent the morning doing G the Fighter, but I kind of woke up a little bit late, so I spent a couple of hours and it overrun into the afternoon. It is what it is. And then tomorrow I'll have Pioneers of Greatness in the morning, and then Galinachi on Thursday, and then G the Fighter again on Friday, and then Pioneers of Greatness on Saturday. So yeah, because the way I work, right, I don't like working with like a rigid timetable, meaning like in this hour I'm going to do this, and the second hour I'm going to do this. I just like to leave a whole block, and then within that block, this block is like, what did I have on here for today? Yeah, from 8 to 12, so a good 4 hours. And I do whatever I want within that block. And obviously it has to relate to one of the projects that I've assigned for that block. So yeah, I kind of just let it do my thing. Maybe I'll spend an hour really focused within that 4 hour block. But the whole idea is to have no pressure, or how do you say this? Like if I gave myself a constraint of like, oh, you have to do it within this hour, sometimes it just messes up the flow state. Sometimes you need a little longer or a little shorter amount of time to get into the flow state, and that flow state is just being fully immersed in what you're working on. But yeah, I'm just trying it out this way, because back then I did have that rigid sort of calendar schedule where I would time block each hour. But then I was like, let me switch it up. Let me try something a little bit more natural. Because the way I approach my work, it's sort of like I put the reps in each day. Like, it doesn't matter. It could be 10 minutes that I put in, because that's what I have for that day, depending on which project I'm handling. Sometimes I might have an hour, 2, 3, 4, and then I just try and put the reps in each day, and then that just obviously compounds, and then it accumulates throughout the month, throughout the year. And that's how I've been approaching G Defier. So that has I'm working on the 81st fighter for that project. And if you told me to just sit down and do 81 fighters in 1 month, nah, it's not gonna happen. It's just I need to be working on other things to keep my mind fresh, to keep things fresh. But yeah, maybe that's why I like to juggle different projects. And maybe that's why I prefer going in the route of having this design studio that I'm building, which is Gverse, so that I can actually do multiple projects, like with the DIY that I'm doing with Mr. DIY. But yeah, I just like doing, it just aligns with how I am. Like, I like juggling multiple projects, multiple things, because I like many avenues, right? And I want to push forward in those avenues creatively as well. That's why when you look at the portfolio for Gverse, it's just so broad. Like, it's just how it is really, like with me. And then that just translate with the way I work, my processes, and then how I build up Gverse. But yeah, I think that's a cool little insight on how I work creatively. But yeah, I think that's me done rambling. Let me check how long it's been running. 8 minutes, yeah. I try to cap these under 10 minutes because it's just long, man. It's just a quick little diary entry or video entry that I do each day just to document my journey, But yeah, that's it from me, man. I'm out.